Next at 10, neighbors want Dane County leaders to nix a plan to move a homeless day shelter into their neighborhood.
The homeless usually pass their time on the Capitol Square, but the shelter would be located to the northeast in the 1400 block of Wright Street. That's just off East Wash, not far from Madison College. New at 10, the 19th Theo Keith found that no one seems to want the homeless hanging around.
Sarah, yeah, that became apparent today, and not just at a neighborhood meeting where the plan got an awfully chilly reaction. Hours earlier, Madison police directed city staffers to throw away items some homeless had left on the Capitol Square while they went to the hospital.
It was a simple act to clean up the sidewalk, but it left Shelby Andrews with very little.
It takes so long for you to get that stuff, and then it just disappears and somebody steals it or it gets thrown away.
Andrews has been homeless for 4 years, but losing her belongings has her thinking she's not wanted in more places than one. 4 miles away, neighbors of this county-owned former military building on Wright Street are all of a sudden central to the homeless debate. County Executive Joe Parisi has chosen this location for a possible day shelter, one that could open in as little as 3 weeks.
This is not really an appropriate place.
At a community meeting Wednesday, neighbors said they feel like the county's forcing this on them at the last minute. Porchlight, a group that helps the homeless, would run the building as it did last winter at the now demolished Don Miller showroom on East Wash. It would operate only during the day, and vans would transport the homeless from downtown.
What's going to happen to these people at 4 o'clock when school lets out? Where are they going to go? And what's going to happen to our community and our neighborhood from that point on?
Can somebody give us a gym with showers and locker rooms 2 blocks off the square, and we're in. We would love it. I have had not one call.
County leaders say they're still open to suggestions, but winter isn't far off. People on the street like Shelby Andrews aren't looking forward to it.
It's a whole big mess, and I think something needs to be done about all of it. There's too many homeless people, and there's not enough room and space.
And Porchlight's director told those neighbors that 85% of homeless people don't cause problems, but there are problems. Police records indicate there was nearly a call per day at the former Don Miller shelter over a 3-month period last winter to police.
What about throwing away all the belongings of those homeless people? What did the city say about that?
Well, police, Sarah, say that it did happen, but that they had made attempts to figure out who owned the items before throwing them away for several days. That answer, though, doesn't sit well with homeless advocates who say state law requires the city to keep those items for 90 days before throwing them away so someone could claim them.
That's tough to hear.
Yeah.
Thanks, Theo.